Hello everybody, welcome back to another Minetest mod review, and today we are looking at the troll mod for Minetest. And what this mod does is adds little trolly things that you can use on a server. There really isn't a whole lot of point in using them in single player. However, you can, but you can only do them to yourself, so there's kind of not a lot of point to it. But you know, if you want, it's definitely fair game. So for starters, this is a privilege based thing, so you have to have a troll privilege in order to, that's weird, here we go, you have to have a troll privilege. So you can see here I have troll admin and troll. The troll admin is currently not used, but the troll privilege is required to be able to use any of these troll commands. And to use a troll command, you just type in the command. So let's try out T-smoke. That stands for troll smoke. And then the name of the player to put a bunch of smoke around. So I'm single player, so here we go. And we can get this pretty massive cloud of smoke. You can walk out of it, like it doesn't follow you. It just spawns in the location where you are at, and you can see it there. It's pretty big. It's pretty intense. It's very dense, and yeah, you know, if there was like a hole in the ground or something, you could easily walk into it and die. So, you know, and it just clears up by itself. There's not a time that you can set by the command. Suppose you could modify the code and probably make that happen. We're just going to go right through in the order they're listed in the README. So the next thing we can do, this is an excellent one to do for a video. You can ban a player. And, oh wait, that one doesn't actually work for some reason. It could be because, oh, well, that time it didn't work because I had a spelling error. It could be because I'm running as a single player. Basically what that does, it just kicks you and says you were banned, but you can log right back in. Yeah, I mean, discretion's advised for pretty much using anything like that, because somebody might think they actually were banned and might not try to log back in and might get very upset. And this one's fun. You can just cause a little bit of damage. You know, nothing like some good old damage for no apparent reason. Make a player think, I mean, if there were mobs or something, make a player think something's attacking them, or that they're standing, oh, I don't know, in lava, or they're drowning, or, you know, something of that nature. Here we go. This is the one that'll kick you. So you just do T error, and then the name of the player you want to show this error to. And it says access denied. Unfortunately, or fortunately, it just says you were kicked. There was an error with your client. Please reconnect. Yeah, I wasn't actually the result of an error. If there was just an error, I don't think it would say reason kicked. So it kind of gives itself away, but I don't think there's anything that can be done about that, because you're essentially kicking the player. And then for the error message saying there was an error when in fact there wasn't. This is a fun one. Just makes everything go black for 20 seconds. You can still move. And you can actually still get the mini-map, which is interesting. But yeah. You can walk around and everything. It just blacks your screen for 20 seconds. Again, if you know you are moving in the dark, you might fall and kill yourself. So again, Viewer discretion, not viewer discretion, player discretion is advised. Let's get to some of these fun ones. Oh, I like this. So there is a freeze command that, as you might expect, freezes you. I am trying to walk right now. I can't. I can still look around though, but I can't walk. And I'm fairly certain I cannot fall either, which is super duper, you know. I should probably fill this back up so when I unfreeze myself, I don't fall in and get stuck. All right, so to unfreeze, you just do unfreeze, and then of course the name of the player to unfreeze, and then your physics will return and you will fall. Or the player you were unfreezing. Close to it is this, no gravity, which seems normal enough walking along. Wait, that didn't work. Let's try that again. T dash no gravity single player. There we go. Takes a very long time to fall. And watch this. This is one jump. Help. I've jumped and I can't get down. In my limited testing, you just keep going up forever. Until, of course, either you hit your head on something that would stop you, or if the unfreeze command is called. But of course you have to be careful with that, because I couldn't type fast enough, so I fell and died. So, you know, again, it's one of those things where you be smart with it. Basically what I'm telling you is don't make everybody hate your server and leave because you're a jerk. Essentially is what it all boils down to. Okay, so I am unfrozen, so that's good. Let's try this one. I've had interesting results. Teleport single player. It teleports you to a random location, but it doesn't go very far away, in my experience. Which is good, because, I mean, come on, let's be real here. If you're actually a server admin, you don't really want people playing on your server to hate you and to never come back. So you don't really want to make their lives miserable. But you know, this is just a little bit of misery. So we'll try it again. And yes, sometimes you sometimes you teleport into the ground. I'm just confused as to why I can't dig. But I just teleported myself back up. Oh, hey, I was over here before. Okay, so there's a couple more things you can do. You can build a jail around the player, or you can do this lava thing here. I don't know if either of these check for to see if the area is protected or not. But yeah, I'll demo the jail one. I won't demo the lava one because that'll just kill me. But basically you just do jail and of course the player name and suddenly boom, you are inside of a jail cell. I mean, you can literally just dig your way out, so it's no big deal. Assuming of course you have a pickaxe with you. If you do not have a pickaxe, you are kind of stuck because you have to have a pickaxe to break sandstone, and I believe you have to have a pickaxe to break the iron bars as well. The lava does this, which, I don't know why I can't jump. There we go. Basically makes this obsidian glass frame with lava inside of it. 3 pieces of lava and sets you in it. scratch that 2 pieces of lava and sets you in that, and you have to just dig your way through the obsidian glass. Chances are you will be killed from the lava first, though, but your bones should theoretically appear in there. I'm in creative, so I don't think bones exist. But yeah, then you just have to go back and break the glass and either turn the lava into obsidian or cobble or whatever, or pick it up with a bucket to get your bones back. Or, I mean, theoretically, you can probably be creative and get your bones with the lava flowing. You just kind of have to know what you're doing. You know, place a different block there to make the lava disappear. But yeah, that would just kill me, so I don't bother doing that again. This one I never got to work. It's supposed to... Oh. There we go. I must have... I don't know why it didn't work when I tried it out beforehand. But yeah, it makes a hole 5 deep in the ground that the player falls in, theoretically. However, I was standing, I guess, on like the junction of a couple nodes. So, whew, almost got hypothermia and died. So that did not happen. Let's see, you can send player messages from another player using TMSG. You can spawn mobs around a player using tmob. What did you need? You needed the player name, the number of mods, and then the mob name, which, by the way, I do not have. Type in a valid amount. Yeah, that gives me errors. It could have something to deal with the fact I don't have mobs installed, possibly. I'm not 100% sure, but there's that option. In addition to doing the message, you can chat as another player. So we'll just do Joey, and we'll say, "What's up?" I don't know if that actually is how that works. Oh, it is. All right. So you can pretend to be somebody else that you're not. Super useful. We have T Diamond, which is what we had at the beginning running here. There we go. And it just spawns particles. You can't collect them or anything. They're just there. Kind of confuse people. Be like, why are there diamonds that almost look like balloons? Balloons floating away up into the sky. Does this mean there's something underground? Is there a treasure hoard of diamonds below? Should I be mining for these? You know, and essentially it's a troll. I mean, that's kind of the whole point of this mod, so, you know, go figure. And we have a couple others. We can do T-shit, and that pulls up a bunch. Oh, let me do that. You get a bunch of little poo emojis with eyeballs, and yeah, you do get a bunch of them, like a lot more than you did the diamonds. Just, you know, poo emojis, because the world needs more poo emojis in it. And then let's not forget about the eyes, as if the eyeballs on the poo emojis weren't enough. Oh, I screwed that up again. You can get these amazing eyeballs. Woo! That was pretty close. I mean, I'm not really sure why they have drop shadows if they're particles floating in the sky. And occasionally they do some weird things with, right there, you probably saw that, some transparency kind of stuff going on. It doesn't always happen. Sometimes it does. I don't know what causes it. But that's just from the drop shadow, which, like I said, I don't really know why it exists, but, you know. So yeah, you got a ton of eyeballs always staring at you. Kind of disorienting a little bit, you know, like, why are there eyeballs here? Of course, I know why, but if I didn't know why, I would be confused. There were another little shadow glitch was. There's a shadow glitch, or not a shadow, transparency. And then lastly, this will probably crash because it did when I tried it. You can supposedly grant privileges to people, grant single player. We're just going to do creative. And see, I got nothing. So I don't know if that's just not working. Maybe it has to be actually as a server. I'm not sure. Again, I'm just doing this in single player, not on a server, because I didn't feel like setting up a server and, you know, running two different things at once while trying to show the effects here and show how to do it on another one. That'd be a lot of work. And I detest and I despise hard work. Which is why I create lackluster YouTube content. Woohoo! That's gonna wrap it up though. So let's just you know, get some more eyeballs in here. Get some more poo emojis. I don't know why the eyes didn't work. Oh, because it wasn't single player. And let's get some diamonds in here real quick. There we go. And that is going to wrap up the mod review of the troll mod for Minetest. So thanks for watching. Links on my website, which is linked in the video description. As always, tune in next week for another video, and I will see you then.